Hey, what's up, what's up, what's up? How you doing? How you been? What's going on? What's good? How you getting it in? Body getting it funny. What's going on, people? What's going on, people? Hope everybody's having a good Sunday, you know, as far as coming home and being in the house, cooking dinner for Sunday. Anybody being said, what's going to be? I went to New York yesterday. Went to a birthday party. Was supposed to go to a birthday party, but I did go to a birthday party. Something blew up on 23rd Street. So I've been walking from the World Trade Center all the way up to Port Authority, which is a lot of long blocks when it comes down to New York. Anyway, being said, I want to talk to you about the story at hand, going on hot in the press. Now, I'm going to tell you something. I really didn't want to do this story only because I felt kind of bad, you know, for this type of situation. And I didn't want to, I don't know, I just didn't want to do this story. I just didn't. You know, I understand this was a gay story, stuff like that, but I just didn't want to do it. But anyway, I'm going to do the story because, you know me, unfortunately, I get to digging and digging and digging, and I found out so much stuff. But I'm not going to share everything with you because they always say if you look, you will find. So I did find way more than I needed to. I'll just let the news reporters and everybody dig it all up. Anyway. So in case you don't know, there's a new thing that's going on as far as John Connor, 26 years old, the third, in Memphis, Tennessee, allege statutory rape for a 16-year-old guy. Here he is right here. John Connor. Okay. Now in case you don't know John Connor is the head coach. And he also was a dance. Miss Diana Dancing Dolls. And also dance. Now, this is what's going on as far as now as the media. Allegedly, he had sex with a 16-year-old guy, and he met him on allegedly he met him on a website. And this is the reason why I didn't want to do this story, because I was trying to figure out to myself, okay, you met him on a website. This is how the story is playing out. He met him on a website, and all of a sudden ended up being a student. I'm saying, now, how do you meet somebody on a website, end up being your student? Like, something that's not right. So I'm saying to myself, you know, he's a student, and he's trying to say he met him on a website to get his case going as far as, you know, got John locked up for giving him HIV. Yes, allegedly, John gave this 16-year-old person HIV. Now, the reason why I really didn't want to do this story is because I understand there's a gray thing when it comes down to having sex with somebody. You know, it's also the thing as far as a woman, you know, she has sex with somebody, she can always say, oh, you raped me. Or a guy can say, you know, he was molested, you know, the case may be. So it's always a gray area because it's always he said or she said. In this case, he said and he said. So the reason why I really didn't want to do this story is because of that reason. I don't like the gray area because it's like, don't blame the victim. Is it the victim? You know, sometimes people blame people for things and sometimes it's not true. And I really didn't want to do the story. But I was kind of rooting for John for this story not to be true. But then when I got to digging, I found his allegedly suicide note here on his Facebook page. See? Okay. Now, that thing as far as saying, you know, he's HIV positive, he don't want to live anymore and stuff like that, you know, because everything is coming out from the woodwork as far as this alleged 16-year-old. So, I went to dig it a little bit more, and here's what I found. Check this out.
New information tonight about a Memphis dance coach accused of having sex with a student and exposing him to HIV. Thanks for joining us. I'm Elise Preston. We now know John Connor is the head coach of the Infamous Dancerettes and has appeared on a popular reality show on Lifetime. Connor is charged with statutory rape by an authority figure, soliciting sexual exploitation of a minor, and criminal exposure to HIV. WREG talked exclusively to the suspect's brother. He says they are just that, charges and accusations. But according to police, this was a very real attack on a teenager. Michael Quander has the story.
This is a different ballgame.
He's the fiery coach from Memphis, featured on the popular Lifetime show Bring It.
Whatever. Come on, give it to me.
John Connor, also known as Coach John of the Infamous Dancerettes, is accused of hooking up with one of his underage students.
Definitely a shock and surprise. Yeah.
Police say Connor had unprotected sex with a 16-year-old boy he met online at least twice last year.
My brother ain't no bad person. He ain't never been to like messing with no younger person, but I mean, you got their side and you got his side.
Connor's brother says he found out he had HIV in 2012.
He was already diagnosed with that a couple years ago, so most people knew.
But according to court documents, the teenage victim had no idea of Coach John's HIV status.
Really, he needs to be locked up. Because if he know that he has a killing disease, that's just like murder to me.
Most people see you up top and then they try to bring you down.
Now, while Connor proclaimed his innocence on Facebook before turning himself in, neighbors say if he's found guilty, he should be punished.
He needs to get treatment, but still, he knows that he has broken the law, so the law needs to deal with him.
If he did do what he did, then we just gonna have to go through the situation and fight through it with him.
Now, that was WREG's Michael Quander reporting. Connor is locked up on a $100,000 bond. He is expected in court Monday morning.
Okay. So, John let everybody know that he was HIV positive. This is what allegedly said that it came out. You know, and the thing about it, he's on a $100,000 bond and stuff like that. Now, the thing about it was that when I look into the thing as far as the affidavit and stuff, I got to find out even more information about the 16-year-old. Now, allegedly, they only had sex inside of John's car. Now, they had oral sex inside of John's car, and they had anal sex inside of John's car, allegedly, according to the affidavit. Now, the thing about it that got me was, you know, you're a 16-year-old guy, you're having sex with this older guy and stuff like that. John allegedly did not let him know he was HIV positive. And the thing about it is that you're in a car with a 16-year-old, and if you are very much aware that he's 16 years old, why are you in the car with him? You know, the thing about it, I understand there's curiosity and stuff like that when it comes down to younger people, but as an adult, you have to say, no, I can't do this. I will wait for you as far as, you know, wait till you get older, then we can do something, but I cannot do this because this is going to put me in a situation. And my career is at the uprise. You know, I'm on TV, I'm on Lifetime and stuff, and you know, my career is really blowing up and stuff like that. And you know, why would I put it as far as this? You know, I got my head coach, I got students coming out, I'm doing all these positive things. Why would I risk it all for sex? You know, and the thing about it is that allegedly they're saying that it's undetected as far as the HIV status and stuff like that. You know, it's all over the place and stuff as far as his status and stuff, but allegedly he's HIV positive. He let people know he's HIV positive. He posted on his Facebook page he was HIV positive, but the young person said he never told them. You know, and the thing about it is that they were having sex and stuff inside of John's car. According to the affidavit, they did oral and they did anal inside the car. You know, and the thing about it is that I'll keep you updated on it, but like I said before, I got to digging, and when I saw that John wanted to commit suicide because he couldn't deal with it, even though he didn't, you know, they saved him. You know, his life was saved and stuff like that, and he turned himself in and stuff like that. But the thing about it that made me kind of look at John the same way was the suicide. If you didn't feel as though you had anything to hide, why would you commit suicide? So he lost all brownie points to me. And the thing about it is that, you know, I'm going to tell you something. Just my opinion. You can listen to it if you don't want to. If you are HIV positive, before you do anything with somebody, you should always reveal your status. Now I'm going to tell you something. I've gotten into an argument with girls about this before. And a lot of girls, and I'm sure guys, do not let people, no, I'm not saying guys, because I watch them dudes do it too. They don't feel as though they have to tell them because it's undetected. Due to the fact that they feel as though it's undetected, they don't have to share this information with their partner. And they also don't feel as they have to share it with a random hookup. A random hookup is somebody you meet online or someone you met on the phone chat line, you have sex with them. They don't feel as though they need to let them know. So like I always tell you, and I've done tons and tons of videos in reference to put a condom on, and I'm not going to put condoms on this video because I'm over it. Because those who listen will listen, and those who won't. I've been on Tumblr, I watch guys have sex, and it always amazes me. He will have sex with this person, but he'll pull out when he's about to come. So clearly no one ever think about the pre-cum. Let me tell you something about pre-cum. Pre-cum is known to make females pregnant. So if a female could get pregnant off a pre-cum before you ejaculate inside of her body, what makes you think that pre-cum is not coming out of your body while you're having sex? There are certain oozes and releases of pre-cum that comes out. Of course, people's not going to agree with me. I've talked about this in reference to transgender women who told me, baby, I've had sex with guys and stuff, and I'm undetected, but I'm HIV positive. So you're HIV positive. Why are you not letting people know? She says, because it's undetected. I've also talked to guys in reference to having HIV, and oh God, I just don't want to share too much information about people's business, but all I'm going to tell you is wrap up. Because I'm going to be honest with you, I've argued with people about this, and I told them this or baby, I have to do that, I have to do that. You know, and to me, I feel as though you should. You know, if I was HIV positive, I would tell people I was HIV positive. I'm not HIV positive. I'm maybe a little more angrier because I don't, maybe I'm not going to make a joke about this one, but I just feel as though it's being fair. Of course, being fair is not really things people believe in, and I just watched two guys argue over the fact that he's undetected and he can have sex with people. He feels as though he needs to tell people his status. You know, because I would watch a lot of things a lot of guys say, you know, and I'm just shocked. And I can always tell you before, I'm going to say it again. Keep your insurance on. And we know condoms are not 100%, but damn, it's better than nothing. And a lot of times people don't feel they have to do that. And they're not doing that. I mean, as an adult, you have to learn your position in life. You just can't sleep with everybody, and especially when it's a young person. You know, you just don't do that. You know, just my opinion. But, you know, some of y'all gonna do what you want to do anyway. But that's what I always say, protect yourself. I'm gonna tell you a story. Excuse me, that was caught. Long time ago, I was a Spanish girl. And I know girls who escort and stuff, and they be sick and they don't let the dates know that they're sick and stuff, and dates tell them that they'll have sex with them, you know, give them $500. Instead of her rates would be like $100, $150 or $180 with her $200, and he'll say he'll have sex with her for $500 if she won't put the condom on. So a girl took the offer on because survival sex is when you have to have sex with people and stuff, and you know, to make it and stuff. A lot of you girls know what I'm talking about. The thing about it is that she took one of them offers and stuff, and you know, she had sex with a guy, and he gave her HIV or full-blown AIDS, either one, full-blown HIV. Well, anyway, she took a chance. He gave her the disease. She got upset. I told you this story before, but anyway, I'm gonna tell you again. So she was upset, so she found that she was HIV positive when she went to the clinic and stuff, got a little, you know, annual test and stuff. She found that she was HIV positive. She learned that she got it from him only because he was the only one that she had sex with, you know, with her condom. So then, it was weird because when she found it, she got it like a full blown of it. Like, she didn't get it like, you know, I'm getting stages and stuff. It was almost like an Easy E type of thing. Is that what's the name of that rapper? It just went really fast. And she found that she was really sick, and she went to the doctor. It was like, you know, I don't know whether her immune system or something, it was just high and something. Well, she found out that she had, and guess what she said? Every man who wanted to have sex with her, she had sex with him. If they put a condom on, she let him. If they didn't want to put it on, she didn't let him. She didn't care. Because she felt as though nobody gave a fuck about her life, and she ain't got to give a fuck about theirs. So guys who were going to go see her from an ad she placed on the streets, that had wives and kids and families and, you know, at home, they was running up in her roar. So guess what? When he ran up in her roar, he took that back home to his wife. He took back home to his unborn child who's having a baby. He took that back home to his family. And did she feel bad? No. Because her whole thing was, nobody gave a fuck about me. Prime example, another guy now. God, I can't share it. Oh, God, I can't even share some things with you because they're going to... Anyway, the only reason I can tell you her story because she ended up dying. She's dead, you know. And another girl I know, she was sick and stuff, and I really didn't know it until she gave it to this guy, and this guy came and told me. It's funny how people share their personal information, which I guess because I don't give out names, but, you know, he was like, Raven, she gave me, I was like, oh my God, I'm sorry. She's dead. And when I tell you, she was beautiful, but she didn't care. Their whole thing is, nobody gave a fuck about me, so I don't have to give a fuck about them. So my whole point for you, you know, because when you're a bartender and stuff, people tell you a lot of things. But anyway, my whole point to you is just protect yourself. If you want to, do it. If you don't do it. That's on you. Because the other thing I learned in life is that those who listen will listen, and those who won't just won't. I could scream and howl at you 1,000 times till you protect yourself. And you be like, bitch, please, I'm going to do what I want to do. I'm grown. And that's what happened. So now we're doing a video about a 16-year-old guy. We know he knows better, but did it anyway. Inside of a car, allegedly. Had sex in a car, allegedly. And at 16 years old, you know about protection. But anyway, all I wanted to tell you is that I want to put that out there and stuff. I want to let you know that I love you. And I just got home at 10 o'clock this morning, so clearly I'm still tired. And I just want to put this out here and stuff as far as say, let you know that I love you. And thank you for watching Catch the Red. It's going to give me some rest. Alright?